Hi guys, it's Nikki from Gracie's house, and I thought I'd just come on, show you this cute little table. You might have seen a picture at the end of last week where I was just putting the base colours on, and I thought I'd come on and just show you some basic blending. I've put my base coats on, and I was planning on showing you this a bit earlier, but a couple of blemishes came up on the top, so I filled them and then given them another coat. But as you can see, I've got Pure Ocean here on the middle, on the top, and then I've got Peacock, which is all around the edge and then at the top of the legs, and then I've got Cobalt Blue, which is at the bottom of the legs. So I've done a very basic blend coat. It's scrappy, there's some of it's blocky, but I like to get on, rather than just butting it up against one another, the colours, I like to just do a really rough blend coat. First of all, I've got my water spray bottle, I've got a brush for each colour, and I've got a brush to blend into each colour so that we don't mix up too much. And I've just realised I've not got a rag to wipe my paint brushes off with, so I'll just grab one. Hold on. Luckily there's always a rag laying pretty close by. Okay, so first of all I thought I'd start with the top. So we've got Pure Ocean and Peacock. And I think the best thing is that if you do want to try and do these kind of projects yourself, start off with something small so it doesn't seem so daunting. Is always a good point to start. Something small, something that didn't cost you too much. I was lucky enough to pick this table up. It needed some repairs. This end piece was loose and one of the legs was wobbly. So it was a few quid I picked this up for. But I love the carved detail and I love the barley twist legs. So I think it was probably made from two different pieces of furniture at some point. Not too expensive, but a really, really cute little accent piece. And I thought, go bold. I can see this with someone's glass of something lovely in a conservatory. That's my head anyway. Okay, so as I said, we've got the base layers on. That's all clean and dry. It's had a good overnight dry, so it's nice and ready for its new layers. So I'm going to mist over with water. This helps the paint glide. It helps the paint become more workable as you're using it. And we don't have to be too careful. Obviously we want to minimise brush strokes. Again, the water helps with that. And I've decided that I want my blend to happen somewhere where the carvings are. So I'm going outside that square panel in the middle. So that's the Pure Ocean. And then I'm going to get Peacock. Now, my recommendation would be to do a piece at a time. So I'm going to do this little segment here first. I've gone over there a little bit, doesn't matter, I can touch that up afterwards. The important thing is to not panic. It's only paint, you can paint back over it. A lot of my projects change and evolve as I'm doing them, simply because I'm going to mist again before I do a little blend, simply because things don't always work out how you had in your mind, and that doesn't matter either. So I'm just using a completely dry brush and I'm rubbing it off on my cloth to keep it not from clogging up with paint. I'm just going to go back over that middle piece. And there you see, so the blend starts right on the edge here, but it doesn't finish until we get about a third of the way into the carving, and I quite like that. So I'm going to go on to the next section. I'll do here because you can't see that other section on the camera. The other good thing to do to start off with is only do 2 colours at a time. Start practising with 2 colours. I mean, by all means do practice boards, but if you can get a little piece like this, brilliant. But do 2 colours, don't overcomplicate it to begin with. And you see I'm going the other way, I'm just going to tidy that bit up in the corner because my brush strokes were going in a different direction. a nice soft edge. Ultimately, you can have different techniques, but ultimately you want to not really be able to see where one colour is obviously transitioning into another. You want that as a nice even blend. Just going to do that. And you see, you can add tiny bits of anything you want as you go along. It doesn't matter, have fun. Okay, I'm just going to bring that forward a little bit so you can see the back piece. So just turn it. Just get that best for you. Hi Hayley. Hi Helen. I'm doing my best, guys. I'm doing my best. I'm going to try and get you to see everything. The other good thing about having a carved piece is it's not so obvious if you do make a mistake. But of course, I'm not making any mistakes. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure if we can... Hi Jill. Oh, I had to move the comments. I couldn't see if you could see what I can see. So, okay, again, you see it just blends in through the carvings. It's very subtle. Sometimes that's the perfect thing to do with blending. I'm quite pleased with that. Hopefully not going to knock any paint over. And then I'm just going to do that last edge. So again, these colours are Peacock and Pure Ocean I've got here on the top. So Peacock's a bit more of a deeper teal. Pure Ocean's just gorgeous. Always have your mister bottle to hand. It is the absolute game changer for blending. It makes things a lot easier. I'm going to put a little bit more of the Pure Ocean here. Just want a bit more in there. Further in. And there you go. And if you don't like what you've done, paint over it. It's not a problem. Try again, try a different colour if you're not happy with the colour. It's absolutely fine. But there we go. What do you guys think? It's really subtle. I'm not sure the lighting's helping. There we go, you might see it better with that light. That's not bad, I'm quite pleased with that. And I hope you guys like it. I've got the legs to it as well, but I might have to change the camera angle. I might come on and do that again in a bit. So I'm not fluffing around. But I hope, if you want to try something like this, that's helped you. And if you don't want to do it yourself, you can come and get me to do it. Brilliant. I hope you've all enjoyed it. All 17 people that have tuned in. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Bye.